all stars now in the Jake Show. Hey, welcome everyone to another mimetic carnival, a cornucopia of mimetic entertainment. Today I'm going to be reacting to more unusual memes. They haven't actually posted in a while. We're going to be reacting to one of their older ones, and I'm really excited because the older ones are always really funny. There'll be a link down below to unusual memes. You can go check it out. I'm already wearing my headphones. I'm not entirely sure why or what my hair looks like, because the camera is really far away now. Also, I'm sorry that the audio from the last video was completely screwed. It wasn't completely screwed. It was a little bit peaky in places, because I've set it for whenever I do my Interview with Vampire audiobooks, because I speak super softly, because that's how Brad Pitt voices Louis in the Interview with the Vampire movie. So I usually get pretty quiet with it. And then Claudia came in with the shopping, and we ate. I mean, we didn't, because we're vampires, but Christian Slater, big fan. I left my wallet at the studio, and I hope it is there. Anyway, memes are always good. Memes... Let's just react to them. I'm laughing already, right? Let's try not to laugh at these. Let's try. That's actually impressive. That's actually impressive that he's doing that. Don't you typically clip parrot wings so that they can't fly away from you and abandon you? Her fortune was foretold! Is that a sun gecko? Sun lizard? Come on, boy. It didn't even appear to jump. It just... another guy's hand. I've been playing Pokemon again on the Switch, which I haven't played since winter this year. And I'm getting all levels of nostalgia. Like, all the music and the sound effects and stuff. I'm like, oh, it's just like Christmas! You know that feeling. Yo! Professor... whatever. Do you know what's amazing? Do you know what is actually amazing and is actually horrifying, scary to think about? Is that there are kids out there who never understood the horrors of a CRT TV. There are some kids out there who don't know what a CRT TV is, or have heard about them, and they're like, whoa, that's so old. I actually still remember my first ever TV. I remember the color of the button. It was a little gray CRT TV, like the big box one with the big glass lens, and everything was in 4:3. And it had these two buttons, these two green, very, very pleasing buttons to be, I don't know how else you would say it. It was kind of broken, but I knew how to like finagle it so that Shinobi played on it on my Mega Drive. And I thought all of my games were in black and gray, black and white. And then, until I got a new CRT TV and realized that all my games were actually in color, the TV was just broken. What is going on here? Oh, you've been tricked. That is a dude. That... Oh. Alright, there's a... I'm gonna go through this now. I'm gonna explain this. So whenever you grow up, whenever you mature, you can tell how mature you are by how you act after you're drunk. So if you're young, and you get drunk, you do stupid shit like that. You jump through windows, you're absolutely crazy, you're going absolutely apeshit. Ah, not everyone, right? But then whenever you get older, you typically know what it's like to be drunk, and you sort of handle your drink a little bit differently. So you're like a mature drunk. You know, you go from like going absolutely apeshit and running around and going crazy, and then when you grow up, you sort of, you know, you're sexy drunk. I don't know what that means, but you're not as crazy. Again, not applicable to everybody, obviously. Exhibit A in this video, all of his friends are like normal drunk, they're all drunk, but they're still standing around talking, having a good time, but he is still teenager drunk. He hasn't quite reached that point yet, or maybe he never will, where he knows how to handle his alcohol, hence why he jumped through a window when everyone else just seemed to be having a chill time. That should have been in the horror TikTok compilation I did. I love cats when they do like the little loaf thing and you can see their hands all like folded in front of them. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. What happened with that toilet? Just one more time, just real quick. Oh, that's Matt Watson. That's Matt Watson. Matt's doing really well. If you guys don't know who Matt Watson is, he is one part of a duo that is super mega. I mean, there's a bunch of them now. There's like Tucker and stuff. But like, has started branching off and doing like his own music thing, and he's doing really well. And I remember hanging out with him. I think I said this before. I'm name dropping again. I'm proud of it. Okay, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'm just hanging out with him because famous. But yes, I've hung out with this guy, Matt Watson. Go check out Matt Watson and Super Mega. Go check them out. They're hilarious. But yes, Matt Watson and his friend, his hetero life mate Ryan McGee. Go check them out. So funny. But yes, I remember hanging out with Matt and being able to tell him like, dude, I love your stuff. This was years ago. This is before he started doing what he's doing now. And he was like, oh, dude, thanks, dude. Thanks very much. And I was like, I got to tell him that. That's awesome. That's super great. But yeah, that's Matt Watson.
All the way back to 1914, our first year of production, and then we've kind of done what
Men, there is not a video online of a woman doing that. Maybe a girl, but not a woman. Come on, other animal. She has. Oh, I could not have guessed. I could not have. Which is a triple contraction, double contraction, double contraction. Couldn't have. Could not have guessed it was an AC unit. I'm assuming that's what that is. I thought it was gonna be a crocodile or something, or an alligator. Ironically, when he stopped, comedic gold. Just cleaning day. Just cleaning my little TV. What's wrong with this video? This is how you do it, right?
Only in the D. Keep messing up his whole car. And he don't got a raggedy car.
Only in Detroit.
Actually, I think you'll find that will also happen in Florida. Huh, it's me, Sonic! Huh, what have I been up to? Well, let me show you. Oh, I had a friend that did that. Not quite as cute, though, as you could probably guess. So I think everyone has one of these friends, and if you're one of these people, please stop. Stop it. So me and Kaya both have pretty bad misophonia, which means certain sounds can incite unyielding rage to the point where you actually will go from like pretty jovial, sitting there eating your cereal, to hearing a trigger sound, and then literally wanting to pull the eyeballs out of the skull of the person or animal that is making the noise. It is quite profound. It is a profound feeling. It really is. And one of these trigger sounds for me is eating. Eating sounds when people eat with their mouth full and open and they slurp. Another one for me is cat scratching on the door. The rhythm of it, the sound of it drives me insane. But yes, for me and Kaya, mutually, it is eating sounds. And I used to have a friend, and this is how I discovered that I had it. I used to have a friend who didn't that, right? He didn't do that shit. What he would do, and he didn't know he was doing it, which is maddening, but he didn't know he was doing it. And he would eat, right? And he would do this. He would moan. He would moan and hum while he was eating. Why? And he didn't know he was doing it. And I used to just sit there with my cereal, because I used to stay over his house a lot, which honestly, I think at this point, when thinking back, is masochism! But I used to sit there with my cereal, just with mouth agape. Just... Oh my god, drove me insane. Thinking back to it, I'm mad again. Honestly, for those of you who out there who have it, you will know what I'm talking about. It's just instant rage. You'll be completely jubilant, and then all of a sudden, you'll hear a trigger sound, and you want to kill it. You want it to stop, and I can't explain it. It's so strange, and I don't see anyone talking about it. Oh, I see what they were doing now. They were running blindfolded. This does not seem safe. I thought they were sweatbands. Who thought this? Whatever. McDonald's. McDonald's does not cultivate a friendly atmosphere, does it? Its demographic does not cultivate a friendly atmosphere. The dregs of mankind crust around the edges, the perimeters of McDonald's, like scum on the edge of a pond. The most disgusting human beings. Violent, illiterate morons. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I think I know why, but I'm not going to get into why. Every McDonald's I've ever gone by, it is just cream pied is the only way I can say it. I mean, there's other ways you could say it, but cream pied felt right with just tracksuit wearing chavs. I can't get too far into it because I will start getting mad. But oh my god, the despicable cretins that hang out at McDonald's. Do you know what? At my local McDonald's, 2 stories. At my local McDonald's, they actually had to put up gates and fences to stop these chavs, these teenage morons from hanging out and causing all sorts of violence and drama and the littering. The profound levels of littering that they do. Good lord, no respect at all. They have no respect. And then the other story is there's a big Tesco. Big. It's a superstore where people go and get their groceries. But there was a Tesco, and it was I wouldn't say it was high class, but I'm saying like it was a lot of like, you know, professionals and families would go and shop at this place. They'd get their food, their weekly groceries, whatever. You know, they would get their kids their school uniforms and do their pencil cases and buy new TVs and stuff like that. It was quite nice. You know, it wasn't like upper class or middle class by any stretch of the imagination, but it was nice. You know, it had a level of tranquility, you know, peace and understanding between the patrons. And then they opened a McDonald's in the car park. Why? I don't know, but it was the first McDonald's, I think, with a drive-through or something. It was 2 stories because, you know, McDonald's needs that capacity. You know it does. And they opened up a McDonald's in the car park at the back on the Tesco grounds. I don't know why. I don't know why they did this. But now there are like human pieces of dog shit walking around with their bikes, and they're yelling and they're screaming and they're tracksuits, and they just litter. It is so hot in here. And yes, I do. Can you see it? I do have an AC unit. I do. It's right behind me, and this is the remote. But if I turn it on, because this room gets unyieldingly hot. This room gets so hot because there's loads of computers in here. It's super insulated, and I'm in here all the time talking. So I bought an AC unit for whenever I stream. But the problem is that whenever I'm streaming, you can hear the AC unit coming through the mic a little bit. You can probably hear it now. You can probably hear it while I'm talking. I'm actually sweating. There is actually sweat coming off me. Like, it is so hot in here. I hate this house. I hate this room. And that's why I got an AC unit. I'm just going to turn off the AC unit, just on the off chance it was making a lot of noise. And we're going to continue watching videos in hell. No one would have thought. No one would have guessed where the real ruckus was. In front of everyone, Rhino. In front of everyone. What have we done? What have we done to dogs, man? Once a proud, lean wolf, galloping in the wilds, hunting its food now. Well, let's just have a look at now. I am so sorry. I am sorry, Doglet. Those are fried eggs. Oh! No reaction. What has happened? Is this person dead? Did they die? No reaction at them dropping all of their finely fried eggs in the bath.
You can count on.
That nearly got me. Woo! That were real close.
You can count on.
And down he goes. That really caught me off guard. Oh boy.
What are you doing? I'll beat your ass. I'll beat you want some candy wax? Get some candy wax for you. Oh,
Is that Seth MacFarlane?
bitch, you want some candy wax? Get some candy
That is Seth MacFarlane. Convince me otherwise.
wax for you. Oh.
Now the rest of it just isn't funny, but the fact that's Seth MacFarlane. That's who that is.
Come on, mate. We just want to pull. Come on.
Get over it. Come on.
Prestige.
I got you, Rick. Come here. Come on.
This chicken knows it's being an asshole. Do you know what? So there's a park near me that has been recently renovated. The entrance has, and they were reconcreting it. I don't know what the word is for that. And I'm riding. I got a new bike. Got a little mountain bike, and been getting some more exercise. I've been losing weight, looking pretty trim. In fact, no, I haven't been losing weight. I've actually been getting heavier, but I've been looking more in shape, and that's just what my body does. I put muscle on very, very quick, so. My scales just, it's pointless looking at it, honestly. I'm in actually really good shape at the moment. But anyway, I was going through this tunnel where they put the new concrete down, and it's like all nice and smooth. And then there are, I think, 4 really pristine HD paw prints from a cat. Just 4. And they're like super clear. And I just remember stopping and being like, oh my god, those are the most perfect, cutest little mitten paw prints. It's just funny. It's funny to me why there's only 4. You know, because the cat must have been like, ooh, and then the guy was like, get the fuck. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. So thank you so much for tuning in. I had a great day today because I made it a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video next week, which is a Monday. All right, goodbye, everyone.